And a very happy Wednesday to you all. I hope you're all fine and dandy. I remember when I was 7, and it was my 7th birthday, and my Nana and Grampy got me a book. And like any 7-year-old in 1998, 1999, do your maths, Hol. 1999, I was a bit like, oh, why have you got me a book? I was really into reading. I had just finished reading the Chronicles of Narnia, Enid Blyton books, any Jackie Wilson, Babysitting Club, anything. I read it. But even so, I was still like, you could have got me a Tamagotchi instead, or that spangly shirt I fancied. But no, they got me a book, and yeah, I just remember thinking, why have you got me this book? I'm so freaking glad that they did. That book was this, and it has been cherished and loved forever since that time, since I was given this amazing book. It is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I remember reading this and thinking, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, it was like, the love I had for it was like nothing else. It just kind of like felt like it connected to me, and I just got it, and the world of Harry just understood me. Since then, I have always been a massive fan. Always, always, always. I've read every book about 20 times. Not lying, I can probably quote most of the book, let alone the whole film series. There was one time when the Philosopher's Stone came out on video, and I desperately wanted it, and my mum, the night before it came out, went to the 24 Hours Tesco and got me the Philosopher's Stone video, and placed it by the side of my bed. So when I woke up, it was like magic, and it just appeared there, and I was so excited, like 8-year-old Holly, just like and yeah, that was so magical. I've been to the Harry Potter studio tour twice, and I'm hoping to go a third time I'm definitely going a third time in May, so that's really exciting. I've cosplayed as Bellatrix Lestrange for Halloween. She was my costume ideas. The rest of the girls, it was in year 9, so yeah, it was like one of those ages when you're like, oh yeah, I'm so cool, blah blah blah. Nope, not me. I wasn't cool. I went as Bellatrix Lestrange. All my other friends went as saucy little schoolgirls at 13, which is a bit wrong, but that happened, and I think I might have been 16 actually. Yeah, I was 16 when that happened. So that makes the saucy little school thing a little bit better. Yeah, and I had this awesome wig, and I had a long black dress that I made myself, and like lace and fishnets and boots, and awesome. I also went to the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 midnight screening, dressed as a Gryffindor student. And that was just awesome. Got to watch a game of Quidditch and eat some chocolate frogs and some pumpkin pasties, and yeah, it was the best night of my life, like without a doubt. And I was also one of the first 1 million people in the world to go on Pottermore. Oh yeah, I won that quiz. If you can't remember it, then Google it. There were like clues that you had to find through websites, and I think it was like a magic quill or something like that from what I remember. And I did it, and I was on Pottermore, and I got sorted into Slytherin. I was really quite happy to be in Slytherin, because even though like each house has a good quality, I was really afraid of being in Hufflepuff, because it's one of those like non-houses. I think it's like, Ravenclaw is cool, because Luna's in it, and it's full of smart people. No, Luna's in Hufflepuff. No, Luna's in Ravenclaw, I was right. Yeah, Luna's in it, and it's full of smart people. And then Gryffindor, obviously, that's Harry, Ron, Hermione, all the Weasleys. Slytherin is like, it's the bad guy's house, but like, it's pretty cool. Draco, just go and chill with Draco. And so yeah, I was really happy to be in Slytherin. So I'm wearing my colours with pride. But there's also a deeper reason why I love Harry Potter so much. I was bullied an awful lot in school. I'd say from the age of 6 all through through primary school then, all through high school, and then a bit in college as well. I was bullied because I was a bookworm, because I'd rather read books or draw rather than go out and ride a bike. I really liked school. I really loved English. I dressed differently towards like the later age. Like I was an emo slash scene kid, and yeah, I was generally a bit dorky and not one of those cool people. Like in my school, the cool people at that time, because you know I'm a dinosaur now, but at that time, girls with really slick back hair, big huge earrings, and like Nike trainers, and that just so wasn't me. And yeah, they used to pick on me quite a bit. But with Harry Potter, I found sanctuary. I really did, and it was like a world that I could escape in and just completely just throwing myself into it. I desperately wanted to go to Hogwarts, but reading the books constantly was, you know, the closest thing to it. And then when the films came out, I loved them, and yeah, it's just always helped me to just escape. And I remember I didn't like doing PE when I was in primary school, because that was the time when I was picked on the most, I felt, because I'm dyspraxic, so I'm crap at sport, I'm really bad, and a lot of people used to make fun of that, and it used to make the bullying even worse, and so I didn't really do PE that much. So they say bring in a book and you can sit in the library and read a book while PE is happening. It was always this, or Chamber of Secrets, or Prisoner of Azkaban. Whatever I was reading at that time, it was always Harry Potter. Always. Without a doubt, Harry Potter was my world growing up. And plus, when the Philosophers, I can't say that word! When the Philosopher's Stone came out, I realised I loved the gingers and absolutely fell madly in love with Ron Weasley. And even deeper, like, we're digging now into my past. Like, I seriously feel like I should be sat in a therapist chair, just like, so, Holly, tell me about your life. Why do you like Harry Potter? But an even deeper reason why Harry Potter is so important to me is that it helped me through depression. So when I was 14, I was diagnosed with depression. It was the first time that I'd been medically diagnosed with a mental illness, and it was really difficult. I mean, 14 is a hard age for anybody. There's so much going on with school and friends and life and boys and physical changes, God knows what else. But for me, not playing like a little tiny violin, it was particularly hard. I missed a whole year of school. I was out for the whole of year 10, which is kind of a crucial age really. It's the year before your GCSEs. And yeah, I was out for it all because I was in hospital. I had other illnesses as well, so that's why I was in hospital, but they led me to have depression, and in my deepest, darkest times, I didn't know what to do with myself. But then one thing always helped me to pull me through, and that was Harry Potter. I would just go into my favourite world, which is Harry's, and for a moment it would be a way to escape all the feelings that I was going through and this horrible time that was just rotten, and I didn't really know how to cope with it a lot of the time myself. So diving into Hogwarts was the best thing I could do, and it seriously helped me so much. Another massive thing that helped me through my depression regarding Harry Potter was the way that in book 3, The Prisoner of Azkaban, we are introduced to Dementors. J.K. Rowling has said since that Dementors represent depression. They suck your soul out of your body, and the only way to stop them from ripping your soul out completely is chocolate. And that just symbolises depression, and it's so true. Like, I've never heard of a better description of depression than a Dementor. It's like a physical depression, basically, and it rips your soul, it gives you Dementor's kiss. And yeah, so to read that, and then to hear that Dementors represent depression, everything that I was feeling, I kind of realised that it wasn't just me who might be feeling that, because that is how I felt. I felt like I was being kissed by a Dementor for a year, which is not nice, and ugh, who wants to be kissed by a Dementor, honestly? But just to know that if someone wrote that, if Jo wrote that, and that's how she felt her depression was, then maybe I'm not alone. Like, other people will realise that other people will understand that and understand how that feels, and it was just really nice to know that I'm not alone. And also the whole Harry Potter community is amazing, and the whole fandom is just insane. Like, they're so supportive and amazing and just get each other, and so things like Tumblr have been such a good outlet for me, and also like meeting people through like the midnight screenings and things, people who totally love Harry Potter just as much as I do, and you know, don't judge you if you dress like Hermione Granger. I just think it's awesome, and yeah, I have a lot to thank Harry Potter for. So much so that I have decided in the next couple of months, when I'm feeling even more better, to have a tattoo. I'm not one for tattoos. I had my nose pierced before, but that's as far as I've gone ever with tattoos or piercings. But it's a tattoo that I've wanted forever. Here's a clue. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you might know what it is. I want Expecto Patronum on me. I've wanted it for so long, with a little dough. I've just wanted it for ages, because that's the spell to get rid of Dementors. Harry Potter is just so important to me, and it has been since I was 7. That's 16 years almost. 16 years of being a fangirl about one fandom. That's insane. It's been so long, and so I think it's going to stick around forever. So hence why I want a tattoo forever. Let me know if you have ever been touched by a film or book series or anything, a song even, that has touched you as much as Harry Potter touched me, and how it's helped you overcome situations. And also let me know if you're a fellow Potterhead, because I'd love to chat to you, because Harry Potter community, we Potterheads are awesome, and we should, like, you know, stick together and all that stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Happy Wednesday. Bye. Bye 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 bye. Expecto Patronum.